The Democrats don't know what hit them. They've lost 8 seats net in the House. 8 seats after telling us they were going to sweep. It was going to be a blue wave. Remember the blue wave? They've lost 8 seats. They could end up losing as many as 13 seats. They'll keep the majority, but it's going to be the smallest majority since 1919. Okay, they're going to have the smallest majority in the House since 1919 if they lose as many as they could possibly lose. Joe Biden leads Donald Trump in the national, reading this from the Wall Street Journal, Joe Biden leads Donald Trump in the national popular vote by about 3.6%. Okay. House Democratic candidates are ahead by only 2.1%. And that is an exaggerated margin because a lot of them ran unopposed. So they won by big margins, right? So in other words, people didn't like Donald Trump. They voted against Donald Trump, but they also voted against the Democrats. Now listen to what happened when Nancy Pelosi, and let's just as a reminder, let's remember that Nancy Pelosi started out by making fun of AOC and the squad. And then she thought, oh, the wind is at their back. I better start being more of a leftist so I don't lose that part of the party, right? Now, here's what she's saying about this genuine disaster. I mean, Joe Biden had 0 coattails. He may have had the opposite of coattails, whatever those are. He had 0 coattails. They're losing people in the House. And here's what Nancy Pelosi said. Cut 14.
You start getting responsibility for the loss of House seats?
I take responsibility, credit for winning a majority and holding.
We should get credit for holding our majority in an election when they won the White House, putatively won the White House. Now, that may work on TV. Reporters are so ignorant and stupid at this point, they may believe her. They are so biased, they may believe her. And it may work with some new Congress people who don't know their elbows from a hole in the ground. It may work with those people. But anybody who knows anything about politics knows she got blasted, okay? She got blasted. And now the question is, why did it happen? Now, AOC, the head of the squad, I guess we can call her, appointed by the media. This is all appointed by the media. She was appointed by the media. The squad is 4 newbie congresswomen with no backing outside of the media. They are in safe districts. They're winning their districts because there's not a Republican anywhere to be found. If there is, he's hiding because he doesn't want to come up against Democrats. She's in a safe district and she is preaching. She doesn't even know. She thinks, here's a cut where she's really sorry they lost the majority. She's not even paying enough attention to what's happening in the House. This is cut 2.
You know, of course, the loss of the House majority is just extraordinarily upsetting to all of us. It's upsetting to all of us who are invested in having a Democratic majority so that we can expand healthcare, so that we can raise wages, so that we can protect working people. And it's also personally very difficult.
She thinks they lost the majority. She is an ignorant person. It's really sad because she is actually a promising, intelligent young lady who, if she had an education, would probably know stuff and be an effective person. But as she is, she's a very ignorant person. But she is saying, no, the mistake we made is we played to moderates. It's like me saying, no, we should get more candidates like Trump instead of candidates like Mitt Romney. But the difference there is that Trump's opinions, his policies, not him, not his personality, but his policies are actually mainstream. See, they keep telling us that radical right-wingerism is the Constitution. That's not true. Radical right-wingerism is bigots and some guys who are on the far right and believe there should be no government and all that. That's radical. Those are guys who are in the comment sections of some websites, but they're not anywhere in the government. Radical mainstream right-wingism is Trumpism. It's freedom, it's the Constitution, it's business, it's keep some of the welfare state in place. Don't let the welfare state be taken away because we need it in case things go wrong. That's kind of mainstream right-wingerism. Far leftism is AOC. It's defund the police. It's, hate your white self. Let's be bigots and let's talk about color all the time. Bernie Sanders, I'm just telling you that these guys are wrapped up in this media world. They are so deluded. They don't know what happened. They don't know. And they're in a hell of a civil war in the Democrat Party, as they should be, because it's been taken over by a couple of ignorant and some like Ilhan Omar, corrupt women who do not know what they're talking about and are playing to their district, but not to the country. So here's Bernie Sanders saying, no. This is a communist. Bernie Sanders is a guy who supported Cuba. He supported the Soviet Union. He supported the communists in Nicaragua. This is a communist telling us, no. It's an illusion that we're radicals. This is cut 3.
Nobody I know who's running for office talks about defunding the police. What we talk about is making police officers accountable, making sure that police departments do what they can do best, figuring out how you deal with mental illness, how you deal with homelessness, whether those are in fact police responsibilities, making sure that police officers are not killing innocent African Americans. That is not defund the police.
But he's lying, as he always lies, because he keeps saying, well, I mean, we're going to have an economy like, when I say socialism, I'm talking about Denmark. And you say, well, Denmark doesn't have socialism. Well, I don't know anything about Denmark. The guy will say anything to get the communism he wants. He will say anything to get the communism he wants. When AOC was asked what defund the police means, she says it means defund the police. Yes, they were running on it. And when the Republicans took ads out saying this is what they're running on social. See, they think it's messaging. One of the moderates said, I never want to hear the word socialism again. It doesn't matter whether you use the word socialism. It doesn't matter whether you use the word socialism if what you're talking about is socialism. I hope you enjoyed that clip from The Andrew Klavan Show. If you did, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you stay up to date on all our future content.